dimension is a measurable thing, entity, you know, that long, 6 inches, 10 inches, 10 feet, whatever it might be. Scale is a mental, you can say that an object has scale, a building has scale, or an object has scale, or a page, or whatever, if it's just right. You know, you feel it. Scale is a relationship between the object and the space surrounding it, you know, and that dialogue could be music, or it could be just noise, you know. And that is why it's so important, the sense of scale. And the scale relates to everything, the thickness of a pipe, you know, the thickness of a leg of a furniture, even color, you know, could have a scale. You know, let's say that if you paint a building shocking pink, that has no scale. That is just a huge mistake, but it's not in the scale of a city to have things like that, you know. So not only because it's not appropriate, not only because it's offensive to the environment, you know, for 1,000, but among them also because that quantity of that color in the urban scale is out of scale. But however, out of scale is also a very fascinating thing. One of the greatest invention of pop art was really to bring an object, which is usually like this, to make it huge. Oldenburg was really the great artist that did the best with that notion, you know. And we did also, for instance, at one point, we did a line of cosmetics in the shape of nuts and bolts, and you know, screws and things like that, by just taking a little thing and making it big. The change of scale is a surprise sometimes that could be used in a good way, but again, you have to measure it, and it should be appropriate. Appropriateness is another very important issue, you know, the notion of appropriateness. That means to design things which are right for that destination and not for another one, you know. And so when we start, we always look for what is specific of that particular problem so that we can design in the most appropriate way, as much as we can understand it, of course, you know. But appropriateness is important, discipline is important, and ambiguity is important. Ambiguity is not, you know, ambiguity for us Italians is a positive thing. But for the Anglo-Saxon, it's a negative thing. You know, it's a different culture. You know, if you come up with a Vatican in your pocket, you know, ambiguity becomes very natural. But for us, ambiguity is plurality of meanings, and that is why it's exciting. In the Anglo-Saxon dictionary, so to speak, you know, ambiguity instead is a negative connotation in the sense that is ambiguous, is you know, mellifluous, something that is neither here or there. And for us instead, here I say, here I deny, is a way of living. You know? But it's important in design too, you know, because then it gives another level of richness, so that yes, it is that thing, but if you read it in a slightly different way, maybe it is something else too, you know, and that might be interesting. But it's very, very dangerous as well, you know, so one has to train. It's not for everybody.